Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to be doing a video on Beauty Army. They are very similar to My Glam and Birchbox and things like that, but they're a little bit different. So I decided to join, and this is my first Beauty Army box. And I just wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's a really cool subscription service. If you're not familiar with things like Birchbox or My Glam, they're basically a subscription service where you pay a certain amount and they give you 5 deluxe size samples, usually around 5 deluxe size samples of products for you to try. Sometimes you get full size products, and they're just really fun to join if you just want to try out beauty products. So I've been seeing a few videos on YouTube about Beauty Army, and it made me want to just give it a try. So it is a bit different than My Glam or Birchbox. So basically I'll just kind of go through the process of joining Beauty Army, and you'll kind of see the differences. So the first thing that you do when you get to the Beauty Army website and you'd like to join is you will take this little kind of quiz. It's like a profile quiz type thing to kind of show them what kind of products you're interested in and what kind of stuff you'd like to see in your samples. So once you do your profile, then they're going to give you your samples, and I think you get about, I think it's 9 samples to choose from. They're, you know, anything from like fragrances to skincare to makeup. The thing that I think is cool is not only do you get to choose them, there's a little picture of them and it shows you what the sample is going to look like. So if it's, you know, just a little tiny sample, you're going to know that it's not, you know, like I usually like having bigger size samples, so that's usually what I'll end up going for. So I like that I can see the size of the sample I'm going to be getting, because sometimes it's just not worth it to get a sample that's like barely anything, depending on what it is, of course. So you get to pick 6 samples. So that I really like. It is $2 more than My Glam or Birchbox. It's $12 a month, but I think it's worth it because you do get 1 extra sample and you do get to choose your samples, and they're not, you know, they're not smaller samples than things that you get from Birchbox or My Glam. Like, I think it's a lot more fun that way, that you get to choose your own and decide what you want. You can skip a month if you want to, unlike Birchbox or My Glam. You can't skip a month with those, and if you're trying to join them, you usually end up on a waiting list at the beginning, and so if you did cancel, you'd probably have to wait a couple months to get off the waiting list again. I really like that Beauty Army is more you getting to choose what you want and when you want it, so you don't feel so forced into things. Like if there's no samples that you're interested in, you don't need to do it that month. So yeah, I really like Beauty Army so far. And so I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what I got. I have opened everything. I haven't used anything. I did want to do this video before I did that much. You just get it in a box like this, and shipping is free. And then your box comes wrapped up inside this box. And it just says Beauty Army all over it. It's a really cute little black and pink box. So the first product that I got was in this little container, and it didn't fit in my box, so I'll show you this first. But it came in this cute little container with the pink tissue paper, and it is the Grand Central Beauty mask. So it comes with, this is a powder, so it's the active mask powder for all skin types in there, and then it comes with this intensive booster. I just like masks and stuff for your face. I just think those are always fun to get, so I was really excited about that. I think this came with instructions. There's this little beauty book that it came with. So this is actually called the SMART, or SMART, Skin Perfecting Mask. SMART is supposed to stand for Smooths, Moisturizes, Anti-Aging, Redness Reducing, and Tones. It's a 15-minute peel-off treatment with multi-efficient results. So this is nice that you get this little, you know, pamphlet with it, so you know how to use it and everything. But yeah, I really like getting masks and stuff like that, so I really wanted to try this out. This is what the box looks like that you get, and it's super cute. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. My camera's not great, but it says Beauty Army on the top there. It's a really nice quality feeling box, something that you could definitely reuse. And the inside's super cute. It's got this like pink camo pattern inside. So you get this little kind of card with it every time, and it basically just says something about the month of whatever month you're getting. And they don't have like a card that says everything in your box like some of the other ones do, but that's just because you're choosing your sample, so it would be a lot of work to, you know, customize everybody's cards depending on what they got. Then it just opens up like this, and like this, and my first sample inside my box is dry shampoo. Dry shampoo, instant dry shampoo, refreshes without water, builds volume, preserves color. I really like dry shampoos. I am very picky on dry shampoos. I have an extremely oily scalp. My ends of my hair will be super dry, and my scalp will just get oily really easily. It's very hard for me to find a dry shampoo that actually soaks up the oils in my hair. There are so many dry shampoos that I've tried that other people say work great, and they did nothing for my hair. And it's just really frustrating because I just end up washing my hair every day anyways, even though you're not really supposed to wash your hair every single day. I just end up doing it because I can't find a dry shampoo that works really well, and if I do find one, then I have trouble finding it again. So I really was curious to see whether this one actually worked really well. I did see Graveyard Girl on YouTube try this one out, and she said it works really well. So, you know, it's worth trying. It doesn't smell bad. It's not like a horrible smell or anything like that, so I don't know. We'll see how it works. The other thing that I find hard to find is a dry shampoo that doesn't leave like a ton of white in my hair, even rubbing it in. It's really hard when you have dark hair. And I think this is a pretty fair-sized bottle. It's 1.76 ounces, so that's pretty good. The next thing that I wanted to try was this, I am not going to say this right, Basame Crimson Rouge for rosy lips and cheeks, and it's in Crimson Rouge. And this is what it looks like. You can see that at all in my wonderful camera. It's just a tiny little container, and it's just a really true red color. And I'll just swatch a little bit here. Oh, wow. So it definitely comes out really nicely. I think this would be a nice tint for your lips. That's what it looks like. For your cheeks, I could see that being really pretty as well. If I rub it in a little bit, I don't know if you can see that it just comes out a nice kind of rosy color. So that I like. And the next thing, this is kind of a small sample that I wouldn't normally, you know, have picked a little sample like this, but I was just having some really bad breakouts around my mouth over the last couple months or so, like just right around this area, and it was really starting to bother me. And I saw this clarifying acne treatment by Kelle. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I thought I would just give it a try. I haven't really had problems with any kind of breakouts at least not as bad as this in a really, really long time. So I was just, curious to see if this would help at all. And you basically just apply it to the affected areas, and that's about it. So again, that's what it looks like, and it's the Kelle Clarifying Acne Treatment. So I'm excited to try that, even though I think the breakouts have kind of just stopped for now, but I'll still give it a try when I'm sure something will happen. The next thing is this Perfume Skincare Science, and it's a stretch mark cream. And yes, I had issues saying almost every single thing in here so far. I'm sorry about that. And it says smart peptides in it. And you're supposed to apply it in a circular motion every day to areas that have stretch marks. And this is 0.7 ounces. I don't know if you can see it like I can, but this is not filled up at all, this bottle, so it's a little bit misleading there. There's like not even close to the bottle being filled up inside there. But yeah, I do have a little bit of stretch marks, nothing serious or anything like that, but I do have a little bit on my inner thigh, so I was just curious to see if this would work. I've never seen a stretch mark cream actually do much of anything, but it's always worth a try. I was curious. The last thing I got, and this is something that I've already tried before, but I love fragrances, perfumes. If you watch my channel, you know that I love perfumes. So if there's ever like a perfume sample, I'm usually going to pick it. Just because I like to have different perfumes in my purse just to carry around, and I love sample size perfumes for that, or to travel and things like that. So I ended up getting the Pink Sugar perfume sample, and it's just the little tiny bottle of it. It smells exactly like its name, and it just smells like sugar and candy and sweetness. So that is all that came in my Beauty Army box. I think it's a really fun way to try out beauty products. I really like that I get to choose what I wanted, because I don't feel disappointed in anything, because I chose these things. And there are times when I get my MyGlam bag that I get a little disappointed and wish, that I could have picked out a different color. Sometimes they'll have, different things going into different bags, and somebody else will get a bag that I'm like, oh, well, I wish I would have got that product instead of this one. I'm not going to use this one. So, yeah, I totally recommend Beauty Army. If you guys haven't checked out Beauty Army, I would go check out their website. I will put a link to it below. And if you guys have any questions or comments, just put those below, and I will get back to you. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.